Shane Chunning here, BS Custom Bow Tuning. I wanted to talk today a little bit about grip stance, in particular regarding the 3-track cam system, the newer ones. You got Hoyt and say Elite Archery as well. Both have a 3-track cam system. There's a couple things that you're going to see, and some guys might have an issue with a tail right conditioning, and then they try to shim their cams left to right. And I mean, a tail right, you're going to end up wanting to shim your cams to the right, but then if you go too far to the right, you're going to get your cables rubbing. It doesn't matter what manufacturer. There's variations and tolerances there, how much shimming and not, that you can make work without the cables contacting the cams. But I wanted to address the grip in particular, because I think that's more important than actually shimming the bow. These two bows, this one's here a VTM 31 from Hoyt. This one here is an Elite Omnia. Now the grip stance, they're very similar in what they're requiring to get clean lateral nock travel without a completely chasing outside center shot. They are going to be an outside center shot anyways per se, unless you follow in line with chasing the shims, moving shims accordingly, and placing the cams in a different lateral position from left to right. And even then, you're going to find a grip that's sort of forgiving between the two of them, and they actually jive from one to the other. And your thumb is going to be key. Your thumb will be key in this grip stance. Your traditional grip, that doesn't change. It's going to stay the same. Tuck it in, lifeline, just like that. Lifeline basically on that leading edge of the grip. But your thumb is key on these 3-track cam bows if you're having issues with a tail right condition. So they're liking this thumb here. Instead of actually keeping your thumb out, tuck that thumb in along the shelf and point it straight to the target. And then with these fingers here relaxed, just lay them lightly on the face of the riser, right in front of the grip. That right there, this thumb pressure is key though. You might be battling a tail right condition, and just by that alone, creating that little bit of side pressure with that thumb up underneath the shelf edge, you might find all of a sudden now you got a tail left condition. You're like, great, there's tons of more adjustment in tail left versus the tail right. So, and the Elite's the same way. So right now I'm running a center shot. I can shim cams, do whatever I want with a bow, and get these bows to tune by shimming, by not shimming, it doesn't matter. All you're doing is basically changing the power stroke. That's all you're doing when you're shimming the cams. You're changing the power stroke to match a certain specific center shot for the rest. And then with that, and it coinciding with your grip, you're getting clean lateral nock travel. So, and Elite's the same way. So these ones here, very similar grip. Obviously this is a bare riser. It's bare riser though, there's no grip here. Hoyt's got the rubber grip with theirs. Elite doesn't, it's just the side plates, but very similar in style, the slope, the degree of pitch. It's basically very similar. And again, a lot of guys might find a tail right condition with the Elites as well. This thumb here is going to be your best friend. So tucking that in, creating a little bit of side pressure that just creates enough to make that lateral nock travel really clean and very repeatable, and it keeps everything within tune. Cam shimmed evenly. Well, depends on limb spread. That's a whole nother topic, but you'll find more forgiveness with that thumb. You'll find a lot more forgiveness with the bow itself. Tail right condition, don't overlook the grip. Hope that helps. Thanks.